I'm in a different space. Feels like I'm in a different time, in a different space. Just my perspective, the way I see life. Day 55. Day 55. And I recall when the retrograde ended, December the 6th. And December the 7th, I woke up. I was in a new frame of mind, just a new way of thinking. And I remember having a conversation about the importance of discipline and wanted to just do something different and start all the way over. And I didn't know what that meant actually, but the inner me was just like, go cold turkey, just let it all go. But leading up to that, I had been meditating a lot, just on coming into a knowledge of self. And fortunately, because of what I do and what I practice as a lifestyle, I'm able to see the sunrise on most days. So whenever the sun rises, I acknowledge it. And I, telepathically speak to it. And I say, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for all of those things that you provide for us. And I ask you to allow me to download the information that I need from you so that I may access and unlock the genetic coding in my DNA ancestry, so that I can access the ancient information that is already, stored into me. Allow me to ascend to my highest level of consciousness. Allow me to be who I'm supposed to become in this life so that I don't have to repeat it. And I say this. And little did I know that I was gonna receive just that. The thing that I asked for the most. And that was very important to me. And I just remember going to sleep the day the retrograde ended and the new one started. And I just woke up with this new frame of mind. And I just went cold turkey from then. I really got serious December the 17th though. 2 days before my sister's birthday. That's how I remember. And I just never looked back. Day 55. Liquids only. A lot of people ask me, how has it affected me spiritually and mentally? Mentally, I'm more clear. I have a deeper appreciation for the life around me, but more so importantly, the universe that exists within. I am aware of what's taking place inside of me. I can feel it. I can feel the connection. I can feel the electricity. I can feel the brain and my stomach. I can feel them communicating. It's weird, but it's clear. It speaks to me. It tells me what it needs and what it doesn't need. My stomach itself has a mind of its own, and I can feel the communication taking place within. And of course, my brain is, the total operating system. And I can feel it working. And it is weird. But I'm in tune. The way I interact with people now, I'm more energy sensitive. And that saddens me. And it saddens me because the people that I love the most, the people that I've come to love, they aren't like me. And I didn't think that my change would affect my relationship with them. And it does, because I'm energy sensitive. Energy parasites are very, very real. The people vibrate at a level that is so much lower than yours. If they're negative, if they're hurting, if they're sick, if they're mentally ill and disturbed, spiritually ill and disturbed, emotionally disturbed, the things that they try to hide, and they do a great job at hiding it from the world, I can feel it. It's like when I come around, it's as if the light in me shines into that darkness. And just like when you walk into a room that's full of roaches, when you turn the light on, the roaches scatter. And that's how it is when I go around certain people. It's like my light shines in their darkness, and I can see everything that they're trying to hide. I can feel people's hurt. Even when I read words in a text message, I can feel people that I constantly communicate with. I can feel them the most. No matter how pretty the smile is, I can see what you're trying to hide. It hurts me because I can't always say that, but I think it all the time. It saddens me. I'm healthy. I've never felt this healthy in my life. I've never felt so whole in my life, so complete in my life. I've inspired so many people, and I've been inspired by the very ones that I inspire. I just want you guys to continue to go with it. It's lonely. It gets lonely at times. Today is just one of those moments. I could have created this video with the smiles and the excitement, but I'm sad. And I'm not sad for me because I'm in a wonderful state, but I'm sad for the world. I'm sad for the people that I care about the most because they don't get it. And I can't make them. I just have to take my own advice and live for me. And that's the advice that I would give to you. The strongest force in the universe is focus. Focus on what you need to do for yourself. Be good for you. You cannot live to please others. You have to do what you have to do for yourself. It might hurt. You might have to separate yourself from people that you've come to know, people you've been knowing your whole life, people that you never want to see yourself separated from. But sometimes you may have to do that in order to arrive to your destination. Everybody can't ride with you. And that's where I'm at with it. I can feel everything. I can feel the energy around me. My visions are more clearer. My dreams are much clearer. I don't get headaches. I don't get sick. But I am drained when I am around those energies and those entities. So I have to watch who I associate myself with. I can't engage into debates like I used to, debate forums, text messages. I run from people now. I can see you before you even show yourself to me. I kind of already know what you're about. It's weird. I feel like the needle in a haystack. It's just weird. They say Solomon had dreads, and he was in a dreadful state. Or should I say Solomon had locks, and he was in a dreadful state when he died. And he died unhappy because he saw all of the hurt and all of the pain in humanity. And he saw things for what they were. And he was saddened by the things that he saw. I feel like a Solomon right now. I realize people don't really care about their own lives. So they really don't care about yours. People don't even care about their own babies. I look at the diet that we feed our children. We take our children to get vaccinated, and we trust them, and we trust in the pharmaceutical industry. We allow our enemies to miseducate our children. We can do better for our children, but we don't, because we don't have it in us to do better for ourselves. That hurts me. I wish there was more that I could do, even in my own circumstances. But it hurts me when I look at people, not a particular people or a person, just people. And I realize that most of the things in this life was put here to hurt you, not to make you better. But these things were created to rob you of your happiness, created to rob you of your health, to rob you of your mind, to rob you of your purpose, to keep you coming back to this dream world. When I sleep at night, I feel better. I feel better being away from here than I do being here, because I see things for what they are here. I feel like every night that I go to sleep, I go to Pandora's box. I take on the Avatar experience. And I'm so ready to get back to the soul realm, because there's a purpose there as well. As much as there is one here, there's one there. There's a life there, as much as there's one is here, there's one there. Only difference is that's real. This is not. This is really the dream world. But you think when you go to sleep, you dream. You dream, but in truth, you really return home. And when you sleep there, you awaken here, and this is really the dream world. I don't know. But day 55. I just see things for what they are. The universe is different. Like, even while I sit here now, I can feel the intricate workings of my being. I know my soul. I've confronted my personalities. We all have them. They do everything they can to suppress them, and they do everything to convince you that you're crazy. But we all have them. But I've confronted my personalities, and I just sit back and I listen. I listen to the inner me, and I listen to the voices, and I listen to the person. And, you know, those voices are a representation of each personality. And I just listen, and I know that they all simultaneously exist in other dimensions, but yet they are still an intricate part of me, if that makes sense. I encourage you to meditate more. You can start out by meditating and focusing on your breathing for 5 minutes and clearing your thoughts. And during your meditation, thoughts will enter into your mind. Some may be negative, but do not judge those thoughts. Allow them to linger and allow them to pass on. Just acknowledge them. Time does not exist. Time does not exist. It only exists here, because you have been taught that there is something called time. Even the way that you perceive space is inaccurate. This world, in this world, there are multiple realities that exist, but you only limit yourself to the ones that appear before you, the ones that your 5 senses are able to make sense of. But there's a 6th sense that many will not tap into. But once you tap into your 6th sense, that feeling that conscious feeling that's inside of you, that voice inside of you. That voice inside of you, that gut feeling that you get. Once you tap into the inner you and not so much focus on what's outside of you, you will come then into a complete knowledge of self. Discipline is key. Separation is key. Love is key. Peace is key. This world is sad, man. This world is really sad. Everything was designed to hurt you. And there's only so much I can do, and I only have so much time to try to encourage you to love yourself and to love each other, to discipline yourself, to take your health more serious. Teach your children early the things that you learn late. And trust no one. Thank you guys for checking in. I love you all, I really do. I love you more than you know. I see you. Peace.